Boyo, have we been waiting for just something to happen inside of Black Ops Cold War Zombies, and finally this last week we've been getting some teasers for what's to come in Cold War Zombies. So in this video we're going to cover everything that we were told this week, as well as everything that is coming next week for Black Ops Cold War Zombies and in the future. So if that's your vibe, don't forget to subscribe down below, like our pal FMP Entertainment here. FMP, I can't thank you enough for always turning up for the videos. You're a rock star. Now, let's get into this video. What's up, Tiki Team? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Spesh, helping you conquer the Horde. So the very first teaser that we got basically telling us that Season 3 Reloaded will be coming next week is right here. Now it says, Become War 5/20/2021. We had heard rumors about Rambo coming into the game, as well as a John McClane character, and possibly a few extra action hero characters as well. Now this video pretty much confirmed those suspicions when we saw Rambo in it holding the bow and arrow. And people were saying that maybe this was going to be Jungle Remastered, but I'm pretty sure this is just like Cartel, so we're going to have to wait for Jungle Remastered a little bit longer. So with Season 3 Reloaded being released, that means that we were theoretically that, hey, we're probably going to get the Outbreak Easter Egg next week. And lo and behold, we did actually get confirmation that the Outbreak Easter Egg would be coming. One of the original reasons why we believe the Outbreak Easter Egg was coming very, very soon, other than the fact they told us it was coming in Season 3. But honestly, I mean, do we really know anymore? Like, do we even really know when anything's ever coming out? Was a tweet that Codename Pizza tweeted at Treyarch and said, hey, is the Outbreak Easter Egg still coming out or what? And they said Season 3 is still the plan, yes. And then we got this tweet on Wednesday from Treyarch, and it said, the hunt begins May 20th. And it comes with this blueprint here. So let's break down this blueprint really quick, because this is very important, and I've heard a lot of people getting this misconstrued. So obviously one of the first things that stands out to you are these sticky notes. Now I want to preface that these are not two different people. These sticky notes are they just correlate together, people. So this is a letter to M. Maxis. I have come into possession of this device. I think it will be useful for what lies ahead. I know what Omega is planning. We must stop them before it's too late. R. And then as we look at the blueprint, this is the Beacon Communications Receiver, Psychotronics Omega. So as we know, the beacon inside of Cold War Zombies Outbreak is basically what we run up to and use to teleport to the next map, or to choose to exfil. So this is going to be the Beacon Communications Receiver, so that is going to have a lot of different implications, especially with Valentina communicating with whoever she's communicating with about releasing the Nazis from the Dark Ether. On the bottom it reads, the Beacon Communications Receiver is designed for use with the Dark Ether beacon mechanism. Once the connection is established, the receiver enables communication through otherwise inaccessible broadcast frequencies, perfect for emergency field use, as the channel cannot be interrupted or decrypted through traditional methods. So it sounds like this is like some very, very fancy radio that is going to be used, that can only be used like when you have the receiver, as well as like maybe some sort of like radio projector sort of thing. It can't be decrypted and it can't be interrupted. And somehow our boy Ravenov has come into possession of this device. Now, while a lot of people are thinking this is basically just going to be a communication device like inside the regular world, I kind of think that this might end up being a communication device with the Dark Ether. As we can see on the right hand side, this is in July 23rd, 1984, and it was approved by Dr. Alexandria Valentina. So Valentina approved this device, which means that she played a massive role in getting this device into the hands of Omega. And as we know, Valentina plans on releasing the One as well as the Nazi zombies from the Dark Ether. We know from intel that she's been visited by the One and that she wants to free him. So maybe this device is specifically going to be used for her to talk to the One in the Dark Ether. Obviously, we don't know for sure. We're going to have to just wait and see. Treyarch followed up that blueprint with another tweet on Thursday. And this tweet said, this is the only way. And it's this piece of paper with a note on it. The note reads as follows. October 5th, 1984. He told me he was doing it for the good of the motherland, for the good of us all. Omega is not who he is. He is alone, with no one to turn to. He found something in the mountains, a new operation. It scares him. He wants to meet, but I'm still here, under observation. He fears Requiem's bureaucracy will slow their response, and that it will come too late. I made a promise to him for the good of us all. Requiem is not who I am. I am alone, but there are people I can turn to. This is the only way. So this is a note scribbled onto this paper by Samantha Maxis, and you can tell because it says that she is still under observation. Nowhere in there does she actually say that it's her writing this, but you can tell it's her because she says she's under observation. She talks about somebody who did it for the good of the motherland, but he is not a part of Omega, Ravenov. And then Samantha, she's not a part of Requiem. She is simply a free agent who uses the help of Requiem for her own personal gains. And I feel like that hasn't been stressed enough in the zombie storyline. Samantha is not a member of Requiem. Samantha is just there with Weaver. She has certain people she trusts, such as Weaver, although that also could be wavering. So that means that Samantha and Ravenov have their own plans inside of the Ural Mountains that both Omega as well as Requiem have no idea what it's about. She says that this is the only way and that she has to basically go off on her own without the blessings of Requiem to help Ravenov do what they need to do. Now, all of this leads into basically the Outbreak Easter Egg coming out next week on the 20th. Their goal is going to be to stop Omega and Valentina from basically getting all of these different nuclear warheads or whatever else that they are using to basically make Operatia Inversia come to light. And their plan is to do that inside of the Ural Mountains. So obviously we don't exactly know what we're going to be doing inside of the Outbreak Easter Egg yet, but it seems like we're going to be dealing with Valentina and Omega in some way, shape, or form inside of it. And we're going to be basically trying to stop them from Operatia Inversia happening in the first place. With that being said, there is a real chance that we're going to fail, and we are not going to be able to stop them. And we are not going to be able to stop Omega, and eventually that's going to lead into Berlin. In Berlin, we know that Valentina is supposed to be releasing the Nazis from the Dark Ether, and so if she's able to do that in Berlin, that means she probably succeeded in the Ural Mountains. We know that the Ural Mountains is basically going to lead us right into Black Ops Cold War's DLC 2 for zombies, and that's going to be Berlin. Now, we'll probably learn a little bit more about this 80s movie season reloaded thing going on. That's mainly for multiplayer and for Warzone. That doesn't really affect zombies all that much. But we'll probably learn a little bit more about that today, Friday, when this video is being released. And then we should be getting the Season 3 Reloaded roadmap on Monday. We normally get our roadmaps on Monday, and then the Reloaded update releases a few days later. Now with this, we know that we can expect a new pistol in the game, as well as Standoff, the new multiplayer map, all that good stuff. Whatever, do we really care about multiplayer? We also know that we should be getting the baseball bat melee weapon, and I'm a Mariners fan. Go Jared Kelenic, go Logan Gilbert. I hope you guys had good games last night. I'm recording this before the game. The lull in content for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies has been immense over the past few weeks, and it sounds like we're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, especially if the Outbreak Easter Egg leads into the Berlin Zombies map. Now obviously there's going to be a lot of stuff to cover over the next few weeks, so you're going to want to tune in right here for all that stuff. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video if it did help you out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.